And it's time to cut another YouTube video practice, a stroke recovery walk. Hold the whole kit and caboodle right here in this next 10 minutes of trying to speak loud enough and keep my camera held well and as I'm fighting her wanting to drag me through the bushes, having to walk all sorts of different directions, and I'm wondering if any of you are wondering why I do a stroke recovery walk every day. I do a stroke recovery walk every day because scientists have proved. I've watched several scientists' videos, and several different ones. Several different people have already proved that walking every day causes the neurons to increase their growth and causes the hippocampus to increase neuron growth. So that's why we gotta walk every day after a stroke. So 4.5 months ago, September 11th, I was paralyzed on my entire right side of my body. Was paralyzed to a degree that I got up to pee, and when I got up to pee, I fell. I got up and fell over, and then I got up again. I just fell right over. I'm like, jeez, I won't be able to take a pee. Sure enough, I was wrong about that too. Peed right there in my pants after a few minutes, but I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. Had to call 911 to get, and that's September, and then October, I was working on going from the walker to I was going from the wheelchair to the walker and practicing the walker, and I walked to the mailbox with the walker. Then it was October, I started using a walking stick at the end of October. Now, November, whole of November, I'm using a walking stick, but finally I was able to walk. And that means that the hippocampus gets it cranks it off. I mean, they say you should be running every day to get the hippocampus working, but no, I cannot run. I've tried. It doesn't work. Of course, I never ran in the first place, so that's a whole different story. But yeah, I've been doing these walking every day. Supposed to supercharge the hippocampus, and in the human brain, the hippocampus is busy getting nerve cells to growing brain cells, neurons, nerve cells, and those nerve cells I need because I had a stroke and it killed a large portion of my brain, and so now I've got to grow new brain cells and neuroplasticity, which is more the axons on the neurons growing like a chia pet, the way I imagine it. In fact, I imagine there's the aftermath of war going on in my brain, and I'm not into that stuff. So, she's keeping me in very difficult terrain for even her. She's keeping me walking in very, very difficult terrain for even her. She's having trouble. And so it's proving to be good. A lot of, because we're growing brain connection mainly to brain connections to the muscles from the brain. I was looking at how much brain it takes up to use muscles and operate the body, and most of the brain, there's not really much left for thinking. So I figured, because I've been a hard hat for years, and a lot of their jokes, they're not thought out, you know what I mean? Thinking isn't part of it. But yeah, I used to make my living being physical, and now being physical for me 3 hours a day of walking is probably my absolute max as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm able to go. But I still do it to my max. After my roommate gets off work, we're gonna go to my old apartment today, and if he's able, and pick up another loadless car and load the small stuff we got back there, and then if or get the computer working, and get the computer working. But she's proving difficult. She doesn't want to go to the comfy sidewalk. She wants to be out here where the terrain is very difficult to traverse, and I'm having to walk sideways in order to film her while we're walking. And she's sniffing the air. Oh, looks like we get to leave this ridiculous terrain and head to a walkway. We had already walked about a mile of suburbia or two before we got here, but this is kind of quiet enough place to walk that I can record cell phone video for my YouTube. We're pushing about 6:50. I'm gonna pull a 7-minute off this and call it a day or something, you know. Or it's 9 minutes. But yeah, we're still doing a stroke recovery walk. We're still a little mechanical, but it's working out better and better each day. I feel a small amount of improvement each day, and I also have soon to have 2 new physical therapies on the Thursday or Friday. And Thursday I have speech therapy, and Friday I have 2, and maybe they can point out some tips to me because this is Medicare I'm on, and I only get so much, but the referrals have come, so here I go, and it was great so far, and so I'll get some more pointers, and I'll be doing more than just trying to grow neurons in my hippocampus. You know.